In this lesson, I want to give you a quick overview of the SP Page Builder and the SP Property of how those work. So let's start first with the Page Builder. The Page Builder allows you to create basic to very complex pages just by dragging and dropping. And this is the dashboard here. It's very basic and straight to the point. Everything is so clean that once you start creating pages in an upcoming lesson, you see how simple and easy it is. But you have filters here. You can set certain access levels. So if you wanted to create a page that's accessible only to members of your site, you can just choose the different access here, and you can choose the language for that particular one. But that's pretty much it for the SP Page Builder. We'll look more into that a little bit later. So let's go over to the SP Property. And here's the dashboard for the SP Property. You have the agents where you can add agents. You have categories. You have property, feature properties. You have visit request, and the visit request, every time that someone fills the form on the front end of the website, you are going to get an email on the back end. So let's go over here to the options. You want to click on options, and you can be able to choose the limit and the number of columns for each one. And we're going to get a Google API key later on so that you can share properties on Google Maps. So once you get that, we're going to put that there. And for the property limits, you can choose the number of property that you want to show per page. So you want to leave 2, 4, 6, or whatever number it is, and how many columns that you want to set for the properties. And do the same thing too for the agent. And you can always change this. So if you want to set, you can set up to 12 different columns. And then here, let's go for the property section. Do you want to show requests for visit? In other words, on the front end, do you want people to be able to see the contact form so they can contact someone about a property that they're looking at? So if someone is looking at, let's say, a condo for sale or for rent, do you want them to contact you about that property? You can set this to yes. And then you can put in the email. What email do you want the information to go to? Once they fill that form, it's going to automatically send it to an email. And then what text you want to put here in the front, and I'll show you this part later on. And then for the agent, show contact form for agent display. So you can set this to yes or no, but for now just put it at yes. And this is the license information from Joomla. Put your email and your license key to get the updated version of the software. For permissions, you don't want to change this yet, because if you change the wrong thing, then it can affect how things are seen in the front end in terms of accessibility. So once you've done that, you can change this as desired, but I'm going to leave this here with this settings. I'll probably change it later, but you can leave this as they are. And then you want to click on save and close. Okay, let's move on to the next lesson.